Continuing now with our look at WordPress Simple PayPal Shopping Cart. I want to show you a couple more things about shipping here. Let me just clear our cart completely right now. There we go. Cart is empty. I'm going to go over here to our gray plate, which had a $2 charge, if you remember, shipping $2 per plate. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, I happen to enter my code this way. All right, so basically I'm reversing shipping first and then price. We want to avoid doing this, and I'll show you why. If I go here, just to refresh the page here, $22, add to cart, watch what happens. It actually gives the price as $2, and the shipping is adding on $10, which was our base shipping cost, plus the price of the item. Let's get rid of base shipping cost here for a moment. I think this will be easier to see if we do this. So we'll update that. So now we don't have a $10 base shipping price. Okay. We've got that with our strange order of things. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back now and add again. Watch what happens. It's easier to see, I think, this way. $2 is given as the price, and then it's adding the price of the item, which is $22. It's putting that in shipping. Okay, so it reverses it basically. So that tells you right off the bat that it's looking for things in a certain order. So everything's there. It's just that it's going to be very confusing for your customer to go, why is my price $2? That doesn't make any sense. So you have to make sure that it's the other way around. Price has to be first, then we put in the shipping. And again, remember, colons between each of these elements. Let's say we leave out the end. Let's do that. Let's update. You'll see what happens. Let's clear the cart again. It won't even function properly. Okay? So you'll know you've got a problem if you have left off end or the beginning part, any of that that's left off, it's going to cause an error. So we have to put in here end, update, and now when we refresh, we'll get our button back. It's asking to resend the information, but of course we had none to send. Let's just make sure the cart button's working. Yes, it is. And there it's adding the shipping. So everything's normal now. Price in its proper place, shipping in its proper place. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, what do we do about taxes, which is the other big bugbear of doing e-commerce, dealing with taxes? Now, this particular plugin has no way to deal with taxes whatsoever. So that would all have to be done in PayPal, which is pretty straightforward to do anyway. And it's actually easy to do in PayPal. So you would set it there, then the taxes will be calculated once the person gets to PayPal. Now, you can't override for a particular item. You can't say, don't tax this one. Okay, so again, this is limited in what it can do for a shopping cart, and that's not always going to be very necessary to say no taxes on this item. But if you do need that function, this plugin can't handle it. Okay, so that's our final look at shipping and a little bit about taxes for the WP Simple PayPal Shopping Cart.